Hey, what is up, Spiritual Hooligan? It's late on Saturday night. I'm just finishing the day 2, actually, of 3 days of the Rapid Enlightenment Retreat here at our home. Super excited to have all these people here going through this process. Today, I just wanted to remind you that there is no right or wrong path to achieving enlightenment. I'm going to read you another quote from my mentor, Dr. Hawkins, but let's just start off by telling you I'm Matthew Ferry, and I'm bringing you your daily enlightenment. And this is your moment to pause, to slow down, to get connected to enlightened perspectives. I want to help you to quiet your mind and restore your peace. So I want to start by taking a deep breath in. Let's do that together. Hold your breath, and just hold it as long as you can. Close your eyes if it's appropriate. Don't close your eyes if it's not appropriate. But keep taking these long, slow, deep breaths, holding them as long as you can. And I want you to start by repeating the intention for enlightened consciousness. Please set the intention for enlightened consciousness to flow through, to experience the purity of my own consciousness, to know that all is well, to embrace life, people, and circumstances exactly as they are. Please set the intention to release my need for things to be different, to practice total and complete acceptance of all people, in all situations, at all times, including myself. Take a deep breath in, and I want you to connect with the idea that all is well. And this is in the book, I, the I, Dr. Hawkins, and this is on the chapter Beyond Causality, which I am fascinated by. And he says here, does spiritual commitment mean that one has to give up the world? And his answer is no, of course not. It means merely that worldly life needs to be recontextualized. There's one of my favorite words. Recontextualized, restructured, and envisioned differently. So do we need to give up the world? Do we need to give up money, people, relationship, life? Do we need to renunciate and run away from everything? And the answer is no, we don't need to do that. We merely need to recontextualize, the way I like to say it. So he says recontextualize, restructure, and envision differently. For me, it is recontextualize, renegotiate, or renounce. He says it's not the world that is the trap, but it's one's attachment to it, along with one's observations that cloud the search for truth. Some attractions themselves are merely time wasters, while others are serious traps with grim consequences in which the unaware become immersed. He says, on the other hand, it is sometimes only as the result of the sheer agony of one's having gone astray that hitting bottom, letting go, and accepting better choices occurs. So sometimes we just have to hit the bottom. We have to literally go all the way down into breakdown. We have to get distracted with the things that take us out of our peace, out of our flow, out of our joy, distracted with the things that put us into survival consciousness. And when we get distracted with those things, when we get pulled away from the path that we're committed to being on, it's that hitting bottom that jars us out of our stupor and gets us back on the path again. He says, on the other hand, that's what I just read to you. Therefore, one can never say it is wrong for anyone to follow any particular pathway, for it may be the very means to their ultimate salvation, as painful as it may be. So you may be going through one of those moments where you are experiencing the agony of being in survival consciousness. And that's only agonizing for someone like you, because for someone like you, you're committed to, not even committed to, you can't help it. You want peace, you want flow, you want joy, you want optimism, you want to be in an optimal state. That's what you want. And sometimes you get pulled into all kinds of survival shenanigans, and it creates breakdown for you. And sometimes those breakdowns are exactly what you need. So he says, we can say with certainty that anything which fails to make one go strong with kinesiology is not a direction that a committed spiritual seeker of enlightenment wants to follow. And that's a pain in the butt because learning how to do kinesiology is very intense doing the muscle testing, but it's certainly worthwhile. That's what we're doing here at the Rapid Enlightenment Retreat. We're focusing on doing things that go strong and focusing on activities that are strengthening and looking for those things that aren't strengthening and saying, can we recontextualize them? Can we renegotiate them? Can we renounce them and let them go away? So I hope that was valuable for you today. My name is Matthew Ferry, author of Quiet Mind, Epic Life, and thank you so much for tuning in to this daily enlightenment.